While many of us crave an Emily in Paris moment, traveling to a foreign country can still be intimidating, especially when you've heard horror stories about tourists having unpleasant interactions with Parisians or getting stuck in a logistical nightmare. But many of these uncomfortable situations stem from preventable cultural misunderstandings. Therefore, we are gonna learn some of common restaurant etiquettes that will help smoothen your experience in France. French restaurants are famous around the world, with waiters in crisp white shirts and black vests, tables overlooking cobblestone streets, and menus listing local and seasonal specialties. French restaurants are special places. Don't ruin the vibe by making an etiquette error. Follow these simple rules to make the most of your meal. The chef is always right, not the customer. If you're dining in a traditional French restaurant, it is generally considered rude to make demands of the chef. Instead of asking that a specific dish be adjusted to your personal tastes or dietary requirements, it's better to inform your waiter or waitress of your wants and needs, and to let them guide you towards an existing menu item that would be a good match. If you order a dish and find that you don't like it, too bad. If the dish is served as described on the menu, and as the chef intended, you shouldn't complain. However, if you think that a mistake was made, for example, you ordered an omelet, but you were served a bowl of onion soup, you can politely explain your concerns to the server. Secondly, your server is an expert. You should treat all service staff that you encounter with respect, no matter where you are. In France, this is extra important, however. French waiters and waitresses are considered to be professionals who are knowledgeable about French cuisine, the dishes on their menu, and customer service. Serving is a profession, and your server knows what he or she is doing, so your interactions with them should reflect that. In French restaurants, each diner is expected to order their own dish. Ordering 2 drinks and a main dish to share is a major faux pas. If you can't afford, or aren't hungry enough, for 2 sit-down meals, don't go to a restaurant. Instead, visit a boulangerie bakery and pick up pre-made sandwiches to go, or grab a quick crepe from one of the many street vendors you'll find around town. A lot of foreign tourists complain about the slow pace of French restaurant service. A common complaint is having to wait ages for the check after a meal. In fact, your French server is trying to be polite by leaving you to enjoy some conversation and people watching at your table after your meal is finished, and it would be considered rude to rush you out. If you're ready for the bill, just ask your server for l'addition s'il vous plate, and it will be delivered promptly. And no, you can't split the bill either. Speaking of bills, you can't split it. One person in your dining party should pay the entire bill, and if your group is sharing the costs, it should be done privately, not at the expense of the server's time or efforts. Note that if you're out for dinner or drinks with locals, splitting the bill is considered a bit tacky. Typically, one person will pay the whole bill this time, and someone else will get it the next time. In French restaurants, you have the right to eat at a leisurely pace and continue enjoying your table after you finish the meal. That comes with the responsibility to let the restaurant know if you won't be able to make your reservation. Unlike North American restaurants, which turn over tables quickly and get multiple seatings in and out all night, you could be the only people at your table all night, and if you don't show up for your reservation, the restaurant will lose all their potential profit for the evening. Do the right thing and let them know if you won't be there. That is all. Thank you for watching.